So I'm Navan Chauhan. I'll be the quiz master for today. I'm the head of web development at Team Pyrotech. I've already introduced myself, so I'll be moving forward. We also have
Good, mo-
Ansh Bajaj today in the room. Ansh, would
Good
you like
morning,
to
everyone.
introduce?
Yeah, good morning, everyone. I'm Ansh Bajaj. I'm the head of quizzing in Pyrotech, and I'll be checking on the buzzers today, and I'll be shortly sending the code of the online buzzer room. Thank you.
Thank you, Ansh. All right, so that's pretty much it for the introductions. Uh, so before starting with the quiz, there are some general guidelines I'd like you guys to go through. I'll take you through them. So firstly, questions can be asked from any aspect from the world of technology and related industries. We'll not be entertaining any doubts regarding the common phrases such as this question was out of syllabus. There's no particular syllabus for this quiz. Anything and everything related to the world of technology in any way is a valid question for this quiz. Naman Chandok has shared the link for the scoreboard, live scoreboard in the chat. You all are requested to join the link and keep it open on a separate tab. So all the participants are requested to keep their mics and videos on and will turn them off only when asked to. I did ask you guys to turn on your videos. I do not see all of your videos. Please turn on your videos, everyone. Mic and video. Naman, could you keep a check on videos, please?
Okay.
All right. So the quiz consists of 4 rounds, with each round having 8 questions, except an exception. That is the surprise round. Well, it's a surprise. All technical issues are to be dealt at the participants' end, and the quizmaster's say would be final in case of any disputes. So everything about a laggy internet and such issues are to be dealt at your end. We'll be sharing the link to an online buzzer room for which you guys will be joining in. Uh, we hope you guys have arranged for a stable internet connection to join this quiz today, because being this an online quiz, we cannot afford much of disruptions due to internet connection. All right. We request the participants not to indulge in direct conversation with the other teams. Please do maintain the decorum of the room today.
May I ask one something?
Sure, go on. Please do introduce yourself and your team name.
How will we dis? I am Shubhajit Behura from Birla, Vidya, Niketan, and my teammate is Navan Chauhan. So
Hmm.
I wanted to ask, how do we communicate with our partners in case of a question? We can't directly turn on our mics and speak.
Yes, Navan, that's a very valid doubt. Shubhrajit, that's a very
Shubhaj.
valid doubt. Uh, we have given this a thought, and you'll see how we've dealt with it as I move on with the presentation. All right. So each team will nominate one member, and she will be the only one allowed to answer the question in that particular round. We here have gathered today to find the best quizzing team, not the best quizzer. So we'll be evaluating both the quizzes individually and then compiling their scores so as to rank the teams as the top 4 teams. Uh, the certificates of merit will only be given to the top 3 teams, not the fourth team. The fourth team, however, will be awarded the participation certificate just as the rest of the participants who submitted their crossword entries. All nominated members will be asked to join in an online buzzer room. We'll be using Buzzin Live for this. It's an online buzzer room platform. The nominated members from the 4 team will buzz to answer the questions. I will take that all of you know how the concept of buzzers. Could I please
Yeah.
get a yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
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 All right. So now I've already told you that guys that we have 4 rounds in this particular quiz. So the members from each team will nominate. The members from each team will be asked to nominate a member to take part in round one. After which the members will start alternating between rounds. So let's say me and Ansh are a team, and Ansh takes part in round one. Then I'll have to go for round two, and Ansh will take part in round three, and I'll have to deal with round four. Is this clear? Because these are the basic guidelines for the quiz, and you must be thorough with these, guys.
Yes.
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 So we'll be sharing the link to the buzzer room with you guys shortly. All of you are requested to join in the buzzer room with your usernames in the following format. Anyone with their usernames not in this format will not be allowed to join in the buzzer room. School name underscore participant name. Guys, please save this if you want to, because you will be asked to join in the buzzer room in this format. In case a team prompts an answer without their buzz being acknowledged, this is an online buzzer room, so we'll be acknowledging your buzzes. Everyone can buzz, but only we'll be the ones to know who buzzed first. So do not prompt the answer as soon as you buzz. We'll ask the first person to buzz what's their answer, and then you guys answer. Anyone who prompts their answer without their buzz being acknowledged, 20 points will be deducted from the total score. If a team buzzes as the quizmaster reads the question, if I'm reading the question and you guys buzz, I will not continue to read the question, and you guys will have to answer the question as it is. This being a buzzer round quiz, no questions will be passed on so as to avoid cheating. The buzzer will be reset after every question. Naman, Ansh is having some connectivity issues. Would you mind making a buzz in live room?
Okay, I'll just make it.
Just make a buzz in live room and send the code.
Okay.
So I'll take you guys through the rounds today,
Ansh has
which we'll
already
be
made
having.
one. That's it.
Oh, Ansh is back. ठीक है. So Ansh could be all right. So Ansh has shared the URL for the buzzer room and the code. All of you are requested. All of you are requested to nominate a member who will be playing round one, and that particular member, is requested to join in the buzzer room right now.
From our team, we're Mount Carmel. Ojal would like to go first.
All right. So Ojal will be the first to. Ojal will be the one to play round one, right?
Yes.
Uh, from DPS
Mount
Indirapuram.
Carmel.
From DPS Indirapuram, who will be the one?
Aditya.
Yeah, I'll go first. Aditya, DPS Indirapuram.
Aditya, please join in the buzzer room.
Okay, I have a question. You told us to write our school name and the participant name, but the thing is, it is too long, like the name.
What's your school name again?
Mount Carmel underscore Ojal, but I cannot write the whole thing.
Just write MCS.
Okay.
We'll know. So Ojal will be joining in from Mount Carmel. DPS Indirapuram se Aditya will be joining us for the first round. What about Birla Vidya Niketan?
I'm going to join Navan Chauhan. Navan.
Navan, please join in the buzzer room.
That joined already.
And for Birla Vidya Niketan, you will be facing a similar issue as to Ojas. I
I've done
request.
BBN.
BVN is fine. And the fourth team here today with us
Excuse me,
is
will this event be streamed?
From Gyan Bharti, Siddh Mamtani will be coming.
Shubhajit. This event will not be streamed. However, we will be putting a recording of this event on YouTube. Who was the fourth team again?
I said Gyan from Gyan Bharti, Siddh Mamtani will be coming.
All right, Sid. please join in the buzzer room. Naman, do you see all of them there?
I haven't joined. I'll join. Wait.
Guys,
Ansh's made a
guys,
new.
I've sent the new link. My tab got crashed, so please join this link. Entering the game code.
We apologize for this inconvenience. Please join in the new game code which Ansha has shared in the chat. Sid, could you please mute your mic? Ansha has shared a new game code. I request all the participants who will be taking part in round 1 to join the game. Ansh, please do tell me when everyone is there. I'll be moving forward with the quiz then.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so everybody has joined the room.
Alright, so everybody has joined. I would like to test the buzzers once so as to maintain a fair row. Birla Vidya Niketan, could you please buzz? Alright, do you see your name beside the buzz button?
They buzzed, yeah.
Not you, Ansh, Bharti participants. Birla Vidya Niketan, followed by Mount Carmel, followed by DPS Indirapuram, followed by the fourth team, did the fourth team buzz, Ansh?
Yeah,
I
they
didn't.
buzzed.
All right. So all of your buzzers work, right? Can I move forward with the quiz? Please do tell me when I can move forward with the quiz, or if you have any doubts, we can discuss them right now.
Okay. No, I don't have any doubts.
Overall,
Ojal,
is there any negative marking?
overall negative marking, yes. For that, negative marking is not there in every round. However, for most rounds, we have 3 buzzer rounds, and one is a surprise round. We'll be sharing the details of the surprise round whenever, as we move forward with the presentation. The negative marking in the rest of the 3 rounds is -10 if you buzz and answer wrong. If you buzz and prompt the answer without your buzz being acknowledged, it's a -20. For every correct answer, it's +20. I hope this clears the marking scheme. Ojal, did you have a question?
No, not anymore. Thank you.
Excuse me, just a second, please. My partner's window crashed. Just give us a minute.
Sure. Aditya is the one who will be playing, right?
Yeah, I'll be the one playing for DPSI in the first round.
We'll be waiting for Naman and then starting with the round. So in the meantime, Navan is back. Navan, can I move forward with the presentation? Naman, please turn off your mic. Naman Chando. All right, so I'll be moving forward with the presentation now. We'll be now that all of you have nominated a member to play round 1. You cannot change the member who will be playing round 1 now. We'll be introducing the rounds to you guys now.
He can't hear you, Navan.
I'm Namya.
No, I said that my partner couldn't hear you. Just give a second. Sorry. I'm really sorry for the inconvenience.
There's no issue. Please do tell me if at some point even I am inaudible. If you guys cannot hear me, please do tell me. And Navan, can you hear me now? Shubhajit, Your partner's Navan, right?
Navan, I think he is using or changing his browser.
Navan, please be quick with whatever you're doing. Fix it right. All right. So,
Okay, next participant is Kesha. Kesha.
good morning, ma'am. Your voice is breaking a lot. We cannot hear you. Participants, Alka ma'am has joined us today. Alka ma'am is the senior headmistress at Tagore International School, Vasant. Ma'am,
Good morning, all of you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning and all the best.
Good morning.
Good morning,
And
ma'am.
all the best. Please proceed.
so as Navan joins us, we'll be discussing the rounds first. So I have told you guys that we have 4 rounds today. The first one being the general round. The general round consists of long paragraphs of questions which have variables inserted into them. It's basically a fill in the blanks questions. So this entire quiz is a buzzer round, is a buzzer based quiz. So all of you guys will buzz to answer the question, and after your buzz is acknowledged, you will have to fill in the 3 variables, 2 or 3 variables in the question, for which you will be allotted the marks accordingly. Second round being the audio visual round, you will be shown a picture or on audio or a video, and I'll read out the question. If someone buzzes, then I'll stop reading the question at that very moment, and the team who buzzed will be asked to answer the question as it is. Again, I'm making it clear, audio visual round mein the question will not be present on the screen. I'll be the one reading it aloud. Navan, I hope your issue is solved now.
Yeah, it's fine.
Uh, the third round being connect the dots. In this round, we'll show you 4 things, 3 or 4 things which are interconnected, and give one thing as an answer. It's basically like 4 pictures, 1 words. I guess all of you have played that game. We'll explain all the rounds in detail before continuing with the round. So the fourth round is a surprise. We'll be explaining it only before we start with it. If you guys have any questions, please do tell me. Otherwise, we'll be diving into the quiz now. Are there any questions?
No, no questions.
So I guess we'll be continuing with the quiz. Navan, have you joined in the buzzer room? You were the one
Yes.
who's playing now.
I've joined the buzzer.
All right. So Ansh will be the one informing me who buzzed first. So guys, please do not prompt any answers. There's a negative marking of 20 points if you prompt the answer without your buzz being acknowledged. All right. So the details of the general round are: this round consists of a long paragraphs of questions describing a certain thing X and or Y. This question can have either 1 or 2 variables. If a team answers 1 variable, they'll be awarded only half of the points. That is 10 points in this case. A team would be awarded 20 points for every correct answer, as in if they answered the complete question. In case a team buzzes and answers wrong, 10 points will be deducted from their total score. Questions will not be passed, and I'll be the one reading out the question. However, it will also be there on the screen. I'll stop reading as soon as someone buzzes. Do not take me stopping reading as an indication of your acknowledgement of buzz. I'll be taking the team's name, and then only the team will ask to be and then only the team will be asked to answer. I hope the buzzer rules are clear. We will not be entertaining any doubts after this. All right, so we'll be proceeding with question 1. Get your hands on the buzzer and be ready. A person X once said that Linux was a cancer that attaches itself in an intellectual property sense to everything it touches. X, the CEO of then company Y, That was a
Navan
strong.
bust. Navan bust.
Ansh, please do let me. ठीक है. Navan, you're from team. Say, say your school name
Birla
and then
Niketan.
Birla Vidya Niketan. Navan, what's the answer please? X and Y.
Is X Steve Ballmer and Y is Microsoft?
Yeah, that is correct.
That is correct, Navan. Congratulations on answering the first question. So, for this particular question, Navan was awarded 20 points for filling in both the variables. If certain questions have only one variable, the question's value will still be 20 points. We do not hope to entertain any interjections after this. All right. Question 2. In early 2014, the company X entered into an exclusive licensing agreement with Cyogen Incorporation.
Navan bust again.
Navan, what's the answer?
So X will be Microsoft and only Microsoft. So, Micromax, sorry. X will be Micromax.
X is Micromax, and you do not want to answer why.
No.
All right. So
That's wrong.
X is OnePlus and Y is Micromax.
Yeah.
Navan, we'll not be awarding you points in this particular case because you messed the order. Please be careful after this. You will be facing a negative marking of 10 points for this particular question. Naman, that's a minus 10 for Birla Vidya Niketan. Naman?
I have done the score. You can continue.
Please do acknowledge whenever I take your name.
Okay.
All right. So question 3. X in 1962, seeing the potential of retail consumer electronics, bought the very renowned retailer Radio Shack Corporation. X was the CEO of one of the most prominent personal computer companies, Y of its time along with Apple. The computer called Coco was made by Y, became the commonplace of home computing. Adam Osborne described Y as one of the greatest enigmas of the industries, with so few roots in microcomputing. Y was the number one microcomputer manufacturer. Identify X and Y.
Gyan Bharti.
Gyan Bharti buzzed.
Is
Gyan,
is 1 second. Is Y Tandy Corporation?
that would you like to answer X?
X.
Ansh, I just a second, Sid. Ansh, I'd like you to not reveal the answers. Sid, would you like to answer X?
Actually, no.
All right. So why is Tandy Corporations? You get a plus 10 for this question, Sid. Congratulations. So that's a plus 10 for Gyan Bharti. Moving on to question 4 for this particular round. In 1997, Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpning founded X, the company which was responsible for creating the first e-reader Y, which used an LCD screen and could store up to 10 ebooks. In year 2000, X was purchased by Gemstar International for $187 million. After acquiring X, Gemstar released its own ebook reader called RCA ebook reader. Identify X and Y. I'll be reading the question.
Birla Vidya Niketan bust.
Is the first ebook reader called Rocketbook?
Do not ask us a question. Tell us the answer.
Okay. So I'll say the first ebook was Gemstar, and then something like Softbook would be the.
All right. So Gemstar Softbook is Y for you, right?
Yeah. And X is Rocketbook.
X is Rocketbook and Y is Gemstar Softbook, right? That is not correct, Navan. You knew the answer at the back of your head, but you did not answer right. That will be a minus 10 for you. That's a minus 10 for Birla Vidya Niketan. Moving on to question 5. In the 1980s, X, an engineer at Minolota, was holidaying in Paris. He asked someone to take a photo of him with his wife at the Louvre Museum in Paris. The person ran away with his camera. After this incident, X invented a photography equipment.
Navan bust.
Navan, what's the answer? Navan?
Navan, you're on mute. You're on mute.
So Y will be the selfie stick, and X should be Kodak.
Could you please repeat what you mentioned as X?
X will be Kodak, and Y will be the selfie stick.
That is correct. We'll be awarding you 20 points for this question. That's a plus 20 for Birla Vidya Niketan. Moving on.
Excuse me. I said Kodak. I think my X is wrong. Unless Hiroshi Ueda is member of Kodak.
Hiroshi Ueda.
Ansh, could you please clarify this? I am not sure of the answer here.
No, it's X is Hiroshi Ueda, so his X is wrong.
Yeah, plus 10 only.
So that's a plus 10 for Birla Vidya Niketan. Navan, I appreciate your honesty with this. I apologize for the confusion I would have created if I had gone ahead with this. Thank you, Navan. All right, so I'll be moving on to the question 6 for this round. In April 2001, a New Yorker X who claimed that he had learned BASIC at the age of 5 quit a very popular P2P sharing site called Mojanation due to its complexity and complications. X then started working on another internet sharing protocol called Y.
Navan bust.
Navan?
No, I'll take another guess. It should be like X would be Satoshi Nakamoto and Y would be blockchain.
That is not correct, Navan. X is Graham Cohen and Y being BitTorrent protocol. That will be a minus 10 for Birla Vidya Niketan again. I hope to see participation from the other teams as well ahead in this quiz. Moving on to question 7. X is a company which started its journey having no computers and was completely broke. At that time, all the co-founders of company X were agreeing to sell the company. The person Y, who had actually encouraged his co-founders, was once jailed in Bulgaria for speaking against the communist government in 1974. Well, times did change, and Company X in 2019 received an award for being the third best regarded company in the world by Forbes. Identify the Company X and the person Y. I'll be reading the question.
Gyan Bharti Public School.
Sid, please answer the question. Turn on your mic and answer the question.
All right. Is the company Infosys?
That's
my answer for X.
Y.
And Y would be Mr. Murthy Narayan Murthy.
That is in fact correct, Sid. That's a plus 20 for Gyan Bharti Public School. Naman, that's a plus 20 for Gyan Bharti.
Done. Done.
Moving on to the last question for this particular round. Question 8 is, based out of Seattle, Washington, Company X was founded in 1994 by the vice president of a global investment management fund based at Wall Street. Who buzzed?
Navan.
X is Amazon and Y will be Amazon Web Services.
Could you repeat Y as Amazon?
Amazon Web Services, OS platform.
That is partially correct. Y is Amazon Cloud Services. That's a plus 10 for Birla Vidya Niketan. With this, we come to the end of round 1. We request everyone who took part in round 1 to leave the buzzer room and the alternates to join in.
Currently, according to the scoreboard, we have Gyan Bharti on the first position with 30 points, Birla Vidya on the second position with 10 points, and the other teams tied at third with 0 points. Mount Carmel and DPS at third with 0 points.
All right, thank you, Naman. You guys can also check the leaderboard live as the rounds go on. Ansh, please do tell me when the participants have interchanged. In the meantime, I'll start with the introduction for audio-visual round. Please do note that the person who participated in round 1 cannot take part in round 2. It has to be the second member of the team. All right. So in this round, we'll be showing you an image or an audio followed by a question. I'll be reading out the question aloud, and as soon as someone buzzes, I'll stop reading the question. The question will not be visible on the screen in this round, and you'll have to answer the question as it is if you buzzed before I finish the question. For every right answer, the team will be awarded 20 points. In case the team buzzes and answers wrong, 10 points will be deducted. It's the same marking scheme. Naman, Ansh, has everyone joined in?
Mount Carmel School, kindly join.
Rhea from MCS, please join in.
I'm there. I'm there now.
Ansh, could you please verify that?
Yeah, everyone's there.
All right.
Everyone's there.
All right. So we'll be moving forward to the first question for this round. Identify this personality and what's its relevance to this quiz. I'll be repeating the question. Identify this personality and what's its relevance to this quiz. You need not answer the relevance part, just identify the personality. Anyone? I'll take that as a pass. This personality is Bill Hill. Moving on to the second question. Identify this prominent smartphone manufacturing company who headquarters in Taiwan City, Taipei City. Identify the logo of this prominent smartphone manufacturing company. I'll repeat the question. Identify the logo. This
Birla
logo.
with the Niketan. Birla with the Niketan. Bust.
Navan's
It's
partner.
Toshiba.
That's a wrong answer. That will be minus 10 for you guys. A minus 10 for Birla Vidya Niketan. The answer is Foxconn. Foxconn being a very prominent smartphone manufacturing company, manufactures for all major compliances. Moving forward to question 3. Identify the relevance of this person in this quiz. He is a well-known person. The person is not that well-known, but what he did is much more prominently known. Identify the relevance of this person here and what's his name. I need the name. I do not need the relevance as such. I just need the name. Identify this individual. I'll take that as a pass again.
No. Gyan Bharti first.
All right. Gyan Bharti, what's the answer?
Is it Javed Karim?
That is in fact the correct answer. He was the first one to upload a video. The video is known as Me at the Zoo on YouTube. The person was Javed Karim. All right. So moving on to the next question. That's a plus 20 for Gyan Bharti. The next question. This is an audio question. I'll be playing the audio. Just a second. I'm facing some technical difficulty. We might skip that question now that the answer has come on screen. I'll invalidate the question. I apologize for this technical difficulty. The answer was Windows 2000, and the question was, this is the startup time of a very popular operating system of its time. Name the operating system and its version. I have revealed the answer by mistake. I apologize for this immature attitude. I'll be moving forward to the next question. Name the first video game ever to feature audible speech dialogue.
Birla with the Vidya Niketan. Bust.
Quadran.
That is again the correct answer with Birla Vidya Niketan in much lead. That's a plus 20 for BVN. Moving on to the next question. Question 6 for this round is: this man has been known as the guy who drove the growth phase of the Silicon Valley. And he was also primarily the third CEO of one of the largest semiconductor manufacturing company. Name this person.
Gyan Bharti's Gyan Bharti School burst first.
All right. So Gyan Bharti.
Andrew Grove or Groove, I guess.
All right. We are not taking pronunciation into consideration for this particular quiz. This is a test of your knowledge, not your grammar skills.
Can you please wait a
Excuse
minute?
me, I
Was
got
it a
left out from the
disconnected?
meeting. Can you repeat?
Yes. The question has already been answered, Shubhajit.
Okay.
All right. So that is the correct answer. This is Andrew Groove. That's a plus 20 for Gyan Bharti Public School. Shubhajit, are you the one answering questions in this round?
Yes.
All right. So, do you have an stable internet connection? Can I continue forward?
No, actually, I was unmuting myself and I clicked the
All right. So
end
that
call.
was really right.
Also, just one more thing. For the
Hanji.
previous question, you've given marks to Gyan Bharti. Question number 5. Sorry.
Question
Yeah,
5 we
which-
skipped. Question 5 we
so
skipped.
it would be question 4 for us, right? So we've not been given points.
All right. So question 4 ke points. We had to award you 10 points or 20. Could you please tell us again?
20.
Okay. Oh, that's my bad. Sorry, I've done that. I've done that now. You can check.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. So moving on to the 7th question and the last question for this round. Due to the technical issues, the audio is not linked. 8th question again is an audio question. We'll only be having 6 questions in this round. Question 7 is: this computer is listed in the Guinness World Records as the highest selling single computer model of all times, with independent estimates placing the number sold between 10 and 17 million units. Name the computer.
Gyan Bharti School, Soham burst first.
Commodore 64.
That is the right answer. That's again a plus 20 for Gyan Bharti Public School. Gyan Bharti is playing really well. I hope to see other schools participate as much too as we move forward with the quiz. All right, so that's the end for this round. We request you guys to switch positions again, and the people who participated in round 1 to join in the buzzer room again, and the ones who played round 2 to disconnect from the buzzer room.
The scores from this round are Gyan Bharti is still in the lead with 90 points. Birla Vidya Niketan coming second with 20 points. Mount Carmel and DPS Indirapuram are still tied at third position with 0 points each.
Can you please message the code once again? The chat got cleared when I left the meeting.
Sure.
A question.
Yeah.
I just looked at the scoreboard and total is showing up as 120 for Gyan Bharti.
I'll check that. Wait. Acha, the final total, na?
Yeah.
Okay, don't focus on that. That's a issue on my part. I'll change that right now.
All right, so it's 90 for our reference.
Check the second round ka total right now. I'll be changing that.
Okay.
All right, the room code was Ansh has texted that in the chat again. I'll read it out aloud.
Yeah,
257790.
Gyan Bharti School, kindly join.
1 second. We answered three questions correctly, right? So I still don't know how I got a final score of 90.
3 questions correctly, so you got 60 points each from that, and 60 plus 30 from the previous round, so 90 points in the total.
All right, it's like that. I thought it was 4 rounds.
No, I'm changing that to after every round you can check, right? So that will be easier for you.
Okay, give me a second. Let me join.
Ansh, please join fast. I'll be explaining the rules for this round. In the meantime,
Okay.
all right. So
Everybody has
there,
joined.
in this particular, I will not be speaking anything. As the questions go on, there would be several pictures displayed on the screen, and the participants will have to guess the possible answer after relating the images to one another. The team who answers may be asked for an explanation. However, the explanation does not have any weightage. If you answer correct and cannot provide the explanation, we'll be still awarding you the same marks. For every right answer, the team will be awarded 20 points. Sid, could you please mute yourself? For every right answer, the team will be awarded 20 points. In case the team buzzes and answers wrong, 10 points will be deducted from the total score. Are there any doubts for this round? How this round will proceed? Please go.
I have a doubt.
Anju.
If for example Sid is going in this round, right? So if Sid buzzes and when you ask the reason, if I give the reason, will that be okay?
The reason does not have any weightage, and participants who are not participating in this particular round are not allowed to speak.
Okay, got it.
The weightage does not have any points, so if he answers right and cannot provide us with the explanation, there's no deduction of marks on that. You'll still be awarded 20 points. That's just for the fun part. All right, so moving on to question 1. This should be a comparatively easier question. Ansh, are there any buzzers?
No.
All right, so another 5 seconds and then I'll be revealing the answer.
Oh, 1 second, one question. There is not a connection between the images on the left hand side. Does that mean that they're not connected?
No, that's just for the graphical part. All 3 images are connected.
Okay.
And Navan buzzed. Navan buzzed.
So, like, if I'm not wrong, that's Netflix co-founder. So, would it be Netflix? Because Netflix was started.
That is the right answer. That is the right answer, Navan. That's a plus 20 for Birla Vidya Niketan. Navan, you're from Birla Vidya Niketan, right?
Yeah.
Fine. So that's a plus 20 for BVN. Moving on to the second question.
Sid. Sid buzzed first.
Gyan Bharti, what's the answer? Gyan Bharti?
Gyan Bharti.
Sid, please answer or you will not be allowed to answer this question.
Okay,
And
sorry,
we'll
I did not realize my mic was on. Is the answer Elon Musk because of Tesla and Falcon X?
You are close, but that's not the right answer.
Could I try? Like, but not for any point. Could I try?
Sorry, come again.
Could I try for no point?
I didn't get that.
Navan, your voice is not clear.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Can I try for no point?
Can you what?
If he wants to try, but for no points.
Yes, Navan, you can go ahead and you can try, but you will not get any points for it.
So you will not be awarded any points. Siddharth's answer was close, but it was not the right answer.
Is this the Tesla touchscreen failure, the certification fail, safety certification failure?
No, that's the answer is Falcon. Moving on to the third question. Ansh, please do tell me as soon as someone buzzes or I'll be moving forward to the next question.
Yeah, all right.
So I'll take that as a pass. The answer for this particular question was AMD. Moving on to question 4.
Gyan Bharti School. Bust.
Is the answer Nokia?
The answer is Nokia. Ansh,
Yeah.
could you verify the answer?
No, it's not
Skype.
Nokia. It's Skype.
All right. So I apologize for the silly mistake on my behalf. The answer is Skype, not Nokia. That is minus 10.
It was the Skype phone. So.
Okay. Will there be a negative marking?
Yes,
for that?
there will be a negative marking of 10 points. That's a minus 10 for Gyan Bharti. Sid, please mute your mic. Moving on to question 5 for this round.
Ojal.
All right, that's the first buzz from MCS. MCS, would you like to answer?
The answer is Nintendo.
That is the correct answer, Ojal. That's a plus 20 for MCS, with MCS being in the third position now. Moving on to question 6.
Hello, excuse me. My partner is not in the meeting right now, actually.
Which school is this? Is he participating in
Yes,
this
sir.
particular round?
Yeah, no, he's not participating, but he's not in the meeting.
Then we'll wait for him after the end of this round.
Okay.
The question 6 is, this is going to be an interesting one. Are there any buzzes, Ansh?
No, they are not.
Another 5 seconds and then I'll be revealing the answer. The answer for this is Nokia, not the previous question. The answer for this question is Nokia. I did not see Navan's buzz, so he does not get the points. Moving on to question 7. I was not expecting such silence for this particular question. So I'll be revealing the answer now since there are no buzzes and we cannot wait for so long. The answer is Atari. Moving on to question 8. I really hope someone answers question 8. Any buzzes? So I guess that will be a pass again. The answer is Erlang. Now we'll be, with this question we come to the end of this. We come to the end of this round. Naman, could you please mute yourself after revealing the scores?
Okay, we have Gyan Bharti at the first position with 70 points, Birla Vidya Niketan at the second position with 40 points, Mount Carmel at third position with 20 points, and DPS Indirapuram at fourth position with 0 points.
All right, thank you, Naman.
You can check the scoreboard.
Someone with the name Priya Ranjan joined in right now. Could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Pranshu Ranjan from DPS Indirapuram.
Oh, okay, you're back.
Yeah, I got disconnected. So.
All right, so now we'll be moving ahead to the surprise round. We haven't revealed any details about this, but this is a round which you would have definitely played earlier. This is not something new. It's just something different. This is not a buzzer round. This is a rapid fire round. So the ones who played round 3 are requested to leave the buzzer room, and the ones who did not play round 3 are requested to join in. Each team will be rewarded 10 marks for every correct answer. We'll be asking you 5 questions in the time span of 30 seconds. For every correct answer, there's plus 10. For
Excuse me,
every
can
wrong
we
answer,
send a buzzer link again?
sure, Shubhajit. Ansh,
Actually, this is not a buzzer round, so buzzer link
no,
is not.
we'll need the buzzer.
Okay, I'm sending it.
Hmm. So we'll be asking you 5 questions in the time span of 30 seconds. For each correct answer, you will be awarded 10 marks. For every wrong answer, there's no negative marking in this particular round, these being direct questions. There will be no passing of the questions. However, someone might answer the questions for no points, as Navan did earlier in this quiz. Uh, Ansh, please do tell me when everyone joins in.
Isn't this a
Actually,
no
we
buzzer round?
send
This is a no buzzer round, but we'll need the buzzer to decide who goes first and who goes last.
Oh,
um, hello.
Yes, Pranshu, do you have a question?
Yes, actually, my chat was cleared when I got disconnected, so you please share the link again.
Ansh, could you please share the code again?
Yeah.
Tell me when everyone has joined in and we'll be moving forward. All right, so the questions in this particular round are comparatively very easy, not even easy, just very easy. We expect
Everyone joined.
this is a very high scoring round. We expect to see everyone scoring well in this round. No one will be ending.
Excuse me, Namya.
Hanji.
Everyone's joined. Everyone's joined.
Hanji, Ansh, I got that. So all of you are requested to buzz. Whoever buzzes first goes first. It's that in that particular order. Please start buzzing in 3, 2, 1, buzz. You all have to buzz. It's compulsory.
Yeah, okay. So the order is Gyan Bharti School, then Mount Carmel, and then Birla Vidya Niketan and DPS Indirapuram.
Ansh, please do not reset the buzzer. Ansh, please do not reset the buzzer. We'll need this
Yeah.
order because
Okay,
we'll be reversing it. Whoever buzzed last goes first now. Whoever buzzed first goes last now. So who was the last one to buzz, Ansh?
DPS Indirapuram.
All right, DPS Indirapuram. Who will be the one playing this round?
Yeah, that's me, Pranshu.
Pranshu, so you will be the first one going for this round. I did see a bit hesitant behavior in you. We wanted to avoid this round. I take that as it. Am I right, Pranshu?
Yeah.
Well, you can't. You can't. No more. You have to go first. All right. So we'll be
Okay.
starting with this. All right. Who is the founder of Microsoft? All right. I'll be
Hello.
moved to. Who is the founder of Microsoft? Moving on to
Hello.
the next question. Who built the Enigma machine?
it's
Excuse
my
me, I
turn now.
can't hear you.
Is it my turn, Shubhajit? The second question.
What? It's Pranshu
For the
Ranjan.
sec.
Shubhajit, it's Pranshu Ranjan's turn. It's not your turn.
So he will attempt around
Um.
5 questions in a row,
Yes, he'll be
and then
attempting 5 questions in a row.
okay.
Hello.
Hello, who's speaking? Could you please speak your name first?
Yeah, I'm Pranshu. I'm unable to hear something. It's like a unstable connection.
Uh,
Give me
is
just a
this
sec.
is this a problem on my end? Can the rest of you hear me clearly?
We all can hear you
Yes,
Yeah,
I
clearly.
it's
can hear you.
perfectly fine.
So is that a problem on my end? Could you please tell me? Am I audible clearly?
Yes, audible.
All right. Pranshu, whenever you're ready, please do tell me. I'll be starting with the questions. Pranshu?
I think there's some internet issue with him.
Hey, 1 second. Just let me get this right. I have so the person has 30
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah. Now I can hear you. Thanks.
Yeah.
Hanji, Sid, please do ask all questions you have.
So the person has 30 seconds to answer 5 questions.
The 30 seconds to answer 5 questions. If a person wants to move on to the next question without answering, he can say pass and then get back to the question later on if he has time left. If a person answers it wrong, he'll not be allowed to go back to that question.
Okay, got it.
I hope that clears everything.
Yeah, that's clear.
All right, Pranshu, can I continue with the round now?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll be starting your time now. Who is the founder of Microsoft?
Yeah, that's Bill Gates.
Who built the Enigma machine?
From Arthur Sharbius something. Yeah, Sharbius. Unable to pronounce his name.
Name the parent company of Oppo, Vivo, and OnePlus. What was the name of the first video game created by Atari? That's the last question I'll be asking. You've exceeded your time. Answer it. Rhea? Right, Pranshu. All right, so
Yeah,
I'll take that as a pass. Is there anyone who would like to answer the other questions?
Yes.
Hanji? Shubhajit? I'll be repeating the questions. I expect to get answers from you people.
Can we
Who is
answer
the
for
founder?
that?
But you will not be awarded any points. This is the.
Yeah, it's fine.
Who is the founder of Microsoft?
Bill Gates.
Hanji.
Bill Gates.
That's a plus 10. Hanji, I'll be telling you, Naman, that's a plus 10. Who built the Enigma machine?
Alan Turing.
That's again a plus 10. Shubhajit, you would have scored 20, like out of 20 for the first 2 questions, but you do not get any points for this. Name the parent company of Oppo, Vivo, and OnePlus.
BBK Electronics.
That again is right. What was the name of the first video game created by Atari?
Quadrant.
Who is the CEO of Adobe?
The Narayan.
These are the basics of quizzing.
Shantanu.
You would have learned all this. Yes, that's correct.
Shantanu,
It's Shantanu Narayan. The first answer being Bill Gates, Alan Turing, BBK Electronics, Pong, and Shantanu Narayan. It is not Quadrant. So that's a plus 10 for Pranshu Ranjan for this particular round. He answered one question correctly. Pranshu, what was your school again? DPS Indirapuram, right?
Yes.
Naman, so that's a plus 10 for DPS Indirapuram in this round.
Okay.
We'll be starting with the timer again. Who goes next? Ansh, could you please tell me the order in reverse? Who buzzed third?
Shubhajit.
Shubhajit buzzed third. So, Shubhajit, it's your turn now. Now you can score points. Now you can play for points.
Okay.
All right. Tell me when I can start.
Yeah, please start.
All right. So, who is the founder of Apple?
Steve Jobs.
Who is known as the father of computers?
Pass.
Who is the founder of Universal Serial Bus, aka USB?
Pass. The last question is on the Charles Babbage.
Who is the current CEO of Paytm?
Pass. Ajay Bhatt for USB. Ajay Bhatt for USB.
Shubhajit, are you looking up answers? Where are the headquarters of Apple Incorporation?
California.
All right. With that, we come to the end of it. You will not be awarded for the points for who. Take a second. What was the last question I asked you, Shubhajit?
The headquarters of Apple.
So you will not be awarded answers for that particular question because it was past your time and I did not notice that. And I apologize for that. Would anyone like to answer the question? Answer these questions. Who is the founder of Apple?
Yeah, Steve Jobs.
Yes. Who is also known as the father of computers?
I think Charles Babbage. Only.
Charles Babbage,
That's
I think.
correct. Who is the founder of Universal Serial Pass?
Ajay Bharti.
Who is the current CEO of Paytm?
Shekhar something.
That will be Vijay Shekhar Sharma. However, I'm not sure if that's the right answer. Where are the headquarters of Apple Incorporation?
I think you still ran out of time.
But
it would be
I'm
California.
not asking. These are you are playing for no points. These are just asking you the answer. The correct answers are Steve Wozniak, Charles Babbage, Ajay V. Bhatt, Vijay Shekhar Sharma, and Paul Palo Alto. So we'll be awarding you 30 points for this particular round. That's Shubhajit. You're from which school again?
Birla Vidya Niketan.
That's a plus 30 for BVN. Naman. Naman.
I've done that.
That's a plus 30 for BVN in this particular round.
Okay.
Who will be the one playing next, Ansh?
Yeah. It would be Rhea, MCS.
All right. So MCS was second. Now they go second last. Okay. Tell me when I can start. Do not mind the timer on the screen. That's gone haywire for some reason.
You may start.
What?
You may start. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but whatever you're saying, it's not clear.
He said you can start.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll be starting. 1 minute. Your time starts now. Who is the founder of Hotmail?
Pass.
Who is the founder of YouTube?
Can I get to the next question?
Which company owns Fitbit?
Next question.
Which company is the parent company of PhonePe?
Next.
That's up with the time.
Okay, sorry. Can you go to the fourth question?
You've exhausted your time, Rhea.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay.
So you've scored 0 points in this round. The answers are Sabir Bhatia, Javed Karim, Google, Flipkart, and the fifth question being, who is the CEO of Netflix? Reed Hastings. Who goes first now? Ansh? Who buzzed first?
Soham, Gyan Bharti School.
Rhea was from which school?
MCS. That's
Okay.
0 points for them. All right. Do not mind the timer on the screen again. Who will be playing from Gyan Bharti?
It's me, Soham.
All right, Soham, tell me when you're ready. Soham?
Okay, yeah, we can.
All right, we'll be starting now. Your time starts now. In what programming language is WhatsApp written?
Pass.
Who are the founders of Instagram?
Pass.
What is the name of Nokia's parent organization?
Pass.
Who is the current CEO of Infosys?
Pass.
Which company picked up 9.99% in Geo platforms in April 2020? It's been in the headlines recently.
Okay, pass. The WhatsApp question, the coding language is Erlang.
That is the right answer, and you did have time, so we'll be awarding you 10 points for that.
Can you repeat questions after that? Or is the time?
No, you've exhausted your time. You were just in time to answer the first question.
Okay, thank you.
With that, we come to the end of this particular quiz. Naman, could you please reveal the final scores?
Okay. So in the first position, we have Gyan Bharti School with 80 points. Second
Congratulations,
position, Birla Vidya Niketan. Second position, 70 points.
That was close.
Mount Carmel School, third position, 20 points. And DPS Indirapuram, fourth position, 10 points.
So we did not have any ties, fortunately. With that, we come to the end of this quiz. Congratulations, everyone. Well played. You will be awarded points for. You will be awarded overall points for this quiz as well. Thank you everyone for being a part of this quiz. We really enjoyed conducting it. We hope you enjoyed playing the quiz as well. If you guys have any feedback, we are open to feedback now.
Thank you for conducting it with.
It was a
Thanks,
really
Navan.
great experience.
Yep, great experience. Probably include safety slides the next time.
I should have done that. That was my fault. I apologize for revealing the answer for one of the questions. Uh, is there anything else you'd like to discuss with us?
Like,
Otherwise, we have bonus questions you could play for no points if you want.
one more thing, I think it would have been better if you told us that only one participant would play one round alternatively. Because, like, for example, this was Shubhajit's first quiz, so I was planning on helping him along the quiz. So, like, if you had
Yes,
known,
we do get it, but we wanted to make this particular thing a surprise to you. So as to avoid cheating, if we had told you earlier, you would have all been on calls.
no, we like. Well,
So that was planned. We did not want to tell you earlier. We did not reveal the rounds to you so as to find the best quizzing team, not the best quizzer. You still won, so I don't think that will be an issue for you guys. So do you guys want to play the bonus questions or should have finished with this presentation?
Does that affect our standing right now, na?
No, it won't affect your standing. These are for fun.
Yeah, let's go on with it.
All right. So these were intended to be played if in case there was a tie. We have two questions. The first one being, back in 2004, X, the current CEO of Twilio, designed the logo of a very famous social networking website, Y. The logo had a very famous actor, Z, known as portraying Michael Corleone in a famous trilogy, X. Covered the logo with a fog of ones and zeros, the elementary component of digital media. Identify X, Y, and Z. I'll repeat.
Okay, so
Anji.
Yeah, go on.
I'll repeat the question once. Back in 2000.
Can I answer?
Sure, Ojal, go on.
Z might be Keanu Reeves from the Matrix trilogy.
No, I think Z.
That is not.
Al Pacino was
Michael Porter.
Yeah, he was in Godfather. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the correct answer are Andrew McCallum. Sid, please mute yourself. The correct answers are Andrew McCallum, Facebook, and Al Pacino. Andrew McCallum designed the logo for Facebook. I did not know that. Nice. Name the first computer that had a graphical user interface. This is a relatively easy question.
Lisa, no, this is an Apple computer.
I think it was Macintosh. I think
Macintosh.
No, those are correct answers. The correct answer is Apple II. Apple II was the first one to have a graphical user interface. And now that we've exhausted the questions, that's pretty much it for today. Congratulations, guys, for scoring positions. Naman, could you please repeat the positions once again? In first position, we have.
In first position, we have Gyan Bharti School with 80 points. In second position, we have Birla Vidya Niketan with 70 points. Third position, Mount Carmel 20 points. And fourth position, DPS Indirapuram 10 points. Congratulations to the winners. Thank you for participating.
Congratulations, everyone.
It was a pleasure conducting this quiz. We hope you had fun. With that note, on that note, you guys are free to leave this meeting. We'll be sharing the scores on our Facebook pages and all our social media platforms, Instagram and Discord as well. And we'll be awarding you points for this.
All right. So the certificates will be mailed to us, right?
Yes, the certificates will be mailed to the teacher in charge for the certificates of merit and participation as well.
Okay. So yeah. All right. So can you just like carbon copy us? What? It's an issue.
The certificates will be mailed. The individual certificates will be mailed to the teacher in charge, who will be distributing it to you.
All right. Okay. Fine.
Thank you guys for being a part of this quiz. It was lovely conducting this quiz for you guys. You all are free to leave the meeting now.